Bott and Scott, two veterans, going to bring the field down to the green flag here in about a lap and a half or so. Damon Breedlove and Josh Nestor, second row. Brian in the 11 and Greg Fullerton, third row. Fourth row, Kyle Purvis and Jeff Lane. Fifth row, Tim Burkett and Chad Poole. This is going to be a great start and a great 50 laps. Again, these guys will be here again during Winchester weekend, October 11th, 12th, and 13th for the Run for the Gun 50. And that trophy is one of the more prized trophies given away during the course of the season with the Top Speed Fabrication Modified Series. A lot of guys will show up. Last time we had about 35, 36 cars vying for 24 spots, so they'll come out of the woodwork and come to race here at Winchester Speedway. The 2014 Impala has spread his lead out a little bit. He's going to dive off into pit lane. Two experienced racers going to bring him to the green. It's Bott, it's Scott, and oh, we got him sideways already. It's four. Jonathan Martin gets turned around before things even get started. Didn't see if there's any contact. Berba has slid into pit lane. Scott Reeser slowly goes down the front stretch. Brian Nestor is stopped at the entrance of the pit area, or the exit, excuse me. Pace car off the pace. The mods take a look. They stand on the gas, and here they are. Scott and Bott into the first corner. Harold Scott uses his experience to get out front, and he's got a 2 or 3 car length lead right away. Mark Bott gets in the throttle. Young Nestor looking to go to the outside and take that spot away from him. Greg Fullerton gets through the center really well, gets on the bumper of Nestor. First lap, here we are. Scott, Nestor, Bott, Fullerton. Jeff Lane finds himself up in fifth quickly. And here comes Chad Poole going to the inside of Breedlove. And Terry Fisher Jr. just back right into his rhythm. Didn't take long to get in that car and take off and go. Got some contact on the front stretch. Everybody keeps her straight. We're going to keep going here. Purvis and Burkett got together a little bit. Fullerton down low, takes a look down to the low side of Nestor, decides the better of it. Lap 3 in, 47 to go. Again, Fullerton going to try the low side on the young Josh Nestor. High side keeps the R's up. The low side's got to have a little bit of grip and horsepower, and he's got her. Looks like he's going to clear him for second. Traffic jam in for third. Jeff Lane going to try to follow in the tire track. Lane down to the inside of Nestor. Coe to the outside. Poole to the inside. You can throw a blanket on 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 here. Now Fullerton. We got activity everywhere. Fullerton going for the lead. At the line, Greg Fullerton gets to the inside of Scott, and he's going to take the point. Jeff Lane third, going to go try to the inside of Scott. Poole going to try and follow Lane. Fisher's now changed lanes. He's down on the inside, and that apparently is going to be the preferred line here early in the race. 5 down, it's going to be 6 at the line. It's Greg Fullerton with about an 8-car lead on the field. $15 in, 35 down. Fullerton remains on the point. Poole keeping an eye on that car, seeing when it gets loose and when he's got an opportunity to take the point away. Coe down on the inside of Lane, coming out of 2. Can't make it stick as Jeff Lane keeps the horsepower up and the R's up. Gets through 3 and 4 pretty clean. Then they're back to Lane third. Fisher fourth. Again, Fisher likes that inside line. They're going to go 3 wide. 22 off the pace. Scott Reeser going to call it a day. His Wise got out of the racing groove so the guys could keep on going. Fullerton and Poole going to catch up with Jennings here in just a little bit. Joe Jennings in the 8 may be a little bit of a factor here in the lead. We'll see what they can do with him. Tim Burkett making a little bit of headway. Got by Purvis, trying to get to the inside of Breedlove. Jonathan Martin get a little bit of racy. Trying to get under Klinghoffer for 5th. 20 at the line, 30 to go. A lot of traffic dead ahead. We got Jennings, Skaggs, and Johnson, and Bob all going to factor into this thing here pretty quickly. Burkett underneath Breedlove. Trying to pick up a spot. Damon gets a little bit high, a little bit loose, close to the concrete that don't move. We've proved it a few times. Fisher with a diamond move, going to try the low line, and Lane just got enough horsepower. We can't get the job done just yet. We'll see how the tires hold out for these guys. Chris Jennings slides down low. Let's Fullerton and Poole by. Skaggs, Johnson, and Bott all directly in front of the leaders. Good job by the lap cars not creating a mess. They get back to racing for position themselves. Fullerton to the outside of Bob, sails by. Poole sails by. 1-2 coming at you. Go in lane. A little bit of contact in the 1-2 corner. Bad habit. That's a Coe Motorsports car driven a lot by Scott Coe today. Terry Fisher Jr. behind the wheel. Fisher got into the lane just a little bit and used his experience, backed out. We're going to go get him again here in a few laps. Again, Fullerton seems to be able to maintain that 2-3 car length lead on Chad Poole. We are one lap past halfway, 26 in, 24 to go. If Fullerton gets out there and hits his marks on a consistent basis, he's going to be a tough guy to pass unless Poole can trick him in traffic. Martin again going down to the low side of Ross, down the backstretch, looking to pick up that 5th spot. This time Martin gets below him. We'll see who can keep the 5th spot, and it's going to be at the line. Klinghoffer currently. Lane to the inside of lap traffic. That could get a little bit tricky. He'll slide to the outside of Jennings. And Fisher's thinking about splitting the difference, changes his mind, and follows the tire track through. Fullerton coming up on the bumper of Travis Stepp. Kyle Purvis and Breedlove, all three right directly in front of our leaders. Into the wall, Jonathan Martin in turn 4. He keeps the car rolling forward. No yellow flag. He's going to try and continue to compete. In the meantime, we've got traffic galore. Travis Stepp into the concrete is between 1 and 2. Bounces it off quite a bit. He's going to continue to keep rolling. Greg Fullerton to the inside of Purvis. Poole's going to follow his tire tracks in. The next victim is going to be Damon Breedlove. Guys are getting a little bit out of control here, and outside does Terry Fisher go on Jeff Lane this time. He's got the preferred line. He's going to get him. That is a pass for 3rd. Terry Fisher Jr. up to 3rd. Lane back to 4th. Lapped traffic cleared well by Fullerton and Poole. Clear sailing for a few laps. They'll have Josh Nestor to deal with here in 3 or 4 laps. We got 32 in, 18 to go. So far, knock on wood, it's a clean race. No yellows. Poole closes in hard, going into 3. Fullerton goes in a little bit softer, not knowing what line Nestor's going to take. He stays low. Fullerton keeps the lead by about a car length and a half. And Poole loses it coming out of 2. Got sideways, saved the car, but lost a good 15-20 car lengths on it. I don't know if that right rear tire is getting mad at him because he's been chasing Poole or not. But he just slid all by himself. And Fullerton enjoying 15 laps to go and a big lead now. Don Skaggs off the pace, going by the start-finish line. Way underpowered. I'm sure he will find his way to the pit area here as soon as he can find a way to get in. 38 in for the 05 of Greg Fullerton. Doing a good job today. Chad Poole got a little bit loosened too about 3 laps ago, and the car doesn't seem to be the same. I don't know if he broke a little something, a tire equalizer. That right rear, very important that the right rear tire doesn't overheat on you. If you're chasing somebody, they have a tendency to get mad at you, and when it does, you feel it. I think that's what he felt coming out of 2. The tire just got a little bit hot. He's going to try to leave it cool down and maybe take another run at him here in 3 or 4 laps. In the meantime, Greg Fullerton's got another lap car to deal with, and one of the Jennings racing cars, Joe Jennings, he'll slide down out of the way. Let Greg go by. $40 in at 10 to go. Terry Fisher Jr. negotiating traffic pretty clean. Got young Nestor in front of him. He'll have a clean racetrack to chase down some people. The cars are spread out far enough. When somebody has a mechanical problem, so Fisher gets a little bit high and bounces it off the concrete. If he didn't bounce it off it, he's got to have a Winchester stripe on those right side tires. He really got high that time. Fullerton by Bott. 43 in, 7 to go. Can Poole catch him? Doesn't look like he's making up much ground lap per lap, maybe a little bit, but catching him's one thing, passing him's always another. Laps to go for the 05. Occasionally the 05 gets a little bit loose coming out of 2. I think that's the way he likes that car. Last time out he finished 3rd and said, I'm not changing the thing. Almost didn't make it this weekend due to other commitments. And he'll probably be the happiest guy in this house if he comes home in 4 more laps, hauling home the feature victory here at Winchester Speedway. Chad Poole 2nd, Terry Fisher 3rd, Jeff Lane 4th. Ross Klinghoffer still hanging into 5th. Just now got passed by the Honey Badger. Tim Burkett, he's been working him for a good 15, 20 laps. Ross doing a nice job for one of his first visits here at Winchester Speedway, the Quincy, Ohio native. Run the Shady Bowl on a regular basis. 3 to go. Make it 2 to go. There's a car in between your first and second place car, so Greg Fullerton got a little bit of a buffer. He's a lap and a half from his first victory here in the Top Speed Fabrication Modified Series. And what a victory it would be at the world's fastest half mile. White flag out. Into 3 and through 4. He's got Burkett in front of him. I don't think that'll be a factor. Here he comes. Let's give him a hand. Drove a terrific race. Your winner, Michigan's Greg Fullerton.